Okay, I'm back at it on this sculpture. Well, not sculpture, on this pendant, actually. So this doesn't require any narration, so I hush now. I'm going to set the camera at a different angle, make it overhead, because the way I'm working on this, you'll end up missing everything. So hang on one second while I adjust. All right, for those of you who are hoping for silence, so sorry, but I've got to share with you what I've just discovered. So this is one of the flimsier tools, as you can see how it bends. So I normally use it for, God damn it. So I know, sorry guys. I normally use it for stirring the slip, for mashing out the clay pieces in the slip bowl and stirring it like that because it's so flexible and I can get in there and mash everything up. I've used it pretty much for nothing else but stirring. Playing it real close and underestimating it because it's so soft and flexible, and everything else I work with is wood or a hard wire, and I felt like those hard edges gave me the control to go in for precision and scraping. I did not realize that I was missing out on a whole nother vibe by going in with a soft tool like this that actually allows me even more control because it bends to the will of my hand. So now I'm sitting up making this curved design with it when I just initially was scraping away clay. And when I saw that treatment, that the look of that, I was intrigued by it and decided to press in a little bit harder and see, well, how would that look if I stylized him in this way with this tool? And now I'm loving this effect. So, you know, try your tools out on pieces of clay that aren't, a sculpture, so you can discover what you may be missing out on. Now, I know that trunks swirl, horizontal across it, but I love that treatment right there. This is my piece and it's stylized, so it doesn't have to follow, you know, any rules that we have to follow in reality. Sculpting is my matrix. So I've just discovered something, and like I said, just want to take a moment to share that with you, that I can see this is going to become one of my favorite tools because of the flexibility and what it's allowing me to do. I hush now. All right, we are going to call it at 45 minutes. Stopping this session, but I'm coming back. Gonna let it continue to air dry a little bit more. And that's what it's looking like. Oh, you know what? Before I call for a break, I think I need to figure out where that pendant hole is going to be. So I need to look at this from a slightly different angle, take away some excess. It's not going to be needed right now. And then I'll make the hole. All right, so I'm probably going to end up hollowing this back part out. This tool comes in handy again. Well, it's actually not a tool. It was bought for a totally different purpose, but it's going to help me make the hole that I need. So I can stick it straight down, but I prefer to twist and bore it in, and it also helps me, you know, get a little leverage for widening it, because remember, the clay shrinks when it's in the kiln. So you want to make sure that that opening is wide enough so that even when it shrinks, I can still fit the piece of leather string that's going to go through it. And this is the spool of leather string. You see how thin that is. The diameter is not very much at all. So I'm leaving it plenty of space, because that hole may shrink down considerably, and I don't want it to be to the point where it's practically closed up when it's time to complete this piece.